Today, I'm going to platinum LEGO Jurassic World. This is part of a series where I go from 0 all the way to 100 platinum games on my PS5. Make sure you subscribe for more and check out other videos already in this series. Now, LEGO Jurassic World follows in the footsteps of other LEGO games where there are 3 stages to complete the game and get that platinum trophy. Stage 1 is complete the story. I have to go through the story, playing it. I'm not going to go too far out of my way to get anything collectible wise because I'm going to be playing it again in stage 2. Talking of stage 2, this is free play mode. Essentially, I go through the game again, using all the characters I've unlocked playing it the first time, or if I've bought any characters. And this is where I collect everything. I collect all of the amber bricks, all of the mini kits, all of the red bricks, and obtain that true survivor on all of the levels that I can. And then stage 3 is cleanup. There is also an open world feature in this game where you have a bunch of objectives to do and complete. And the cleanup part of this game will have me doing things like collecting loads of studs, racing custom dinosaurs, and collecting a bunch of gold bricks. Now there's 50 trophies in this game for me to complete, including that platinum. If you want to check out more videos in this platinum series, the playlist will be linked down below. Let's get into it. So we start off by just going through the story at first. I'm sure you guys by now know the Jurassic Park storyline. If you haven't already seen the movies, go check them out. What are you doing? As my first LEGO game in this series, I was really excited to try out and see how this went. Boing, 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 boing. So it's going well. Each level in the story pretty much follows the movies with its own LEGO twist, especially the audio.
John Hammond.
Yeah, where are they recording this? In their fucking basement.
Preserve. Really spectacular. Spared noise.
My reaction exactly. But the story missions aren't too bad, and after every single mission you complete, you get a trophy. So here's the first one for the first mission. In the second mission, I got an unstory related trophy by diving headfirst into poo, which this bird seems way too keen to do. The next trophy was the same mission, and it was for helping a dinosaur, curing it of sickness. There are 10 in the game to do, so I'll do some of these later. Come on, buddy. Get up. Anyway, for completing that mission, I ended up getting 2 trophies. One for getting the amber brick, and one for completing the mission itself. Hey, yo, baby got back. The way she slammed the door that quick. Valid reaction. Smashing through these story missions now.
Clever girl.
Me when I stub my toe on Lego. The guy in the background, what is he doing, bro? Oh, these Lego games are hilarious. So I got up to 26 trophies from my first playthrough. One for completing each story mission. I got 2 random ones throughout the story. One for camouflaging in front of a dino. Do you think he saw us? Saw us. I hate this game. And one for killing 50 compies. For completing the very last mission of the story and doing every single one will give you a trophy called 65 million years in the making, essentially telling you you've completed the story for the first time. Now, to do it all again.
Bruh.
Now, before going through the second playthrough again, my goal through this playthrough is to 100% every level. So that means I need true survivor, so I need to collect X amount of studs in every level. It is made easier through score modifiers, so you can get these from just collecting some red bricks as you go around. I found with the 2x score modifier, I pretty much had most of the levels done anyway. You need all of the mini kits, there's 10 in each level. I went through and got the red brick for the mini kit detector so that I could then have the locations on my screen. Then I also went and got the red brick for the amber locations so that I could grab them as well at the same time. I also went through and got the red brick detector so that I could see them when I come across them along my journey. And lastly but not least is the gold brick detector. There are so many gold bricks in this game to get, whether it's just completing the missions or collecting all the mini kits or even just finding them scattered around in the free play mode. You have to get loads of them, so it made sense to get this as well as all the other detectors all in one go so that I can just focus on going through the story again. To get the bricks, you have to buy them in one of the consoles in the hub. For that, I just ended up rinsing and repeating one of the extra levels, which gave me a decent amount of coins. Also, doing this level gave me my first true survivor, which in turn gave me a trophy for collecting it. Also, whilst just messing around in the free mode, I selected 2 of my characters as John Hammond, and that gave me a trophy. So now, we should have done everything in this first level again. And we should have collected absolutely everything. Should get a trophy pop. There we go. True survivor. GG's. All the mini kits. I got 0 on the first playthrough. Damn. I wasn't focusing on it, but damn. And I already had the amber brick. Gold bricks for 2 survivor and mini kit. 100% of the first mission. GG. Now I've got to do that with everything. The second playthrough was definitely a lot quicker. I don't know if there were actually less missions. It definitely felt that way. Or just the fact that you could just swap characters on a whim made it a lot quicker to do the things you wanted to do. I had to go through and do a couple of missions 2, 3, 4 times just to get the right things in the right areas. But it didn't feel too bad going through it again. I do want to personally fight whoever said this is going to take 12 hours though, and hasn't updated the fact that this took me 26 hours to platinum. Oh, I also get a trophy here for Pack Hunter, which is setting both characters to Velociraptors. Even though I'm a baby one, it's still counted, so I'll take it. Now, obviously not going to show you every single mission, but I ended up finding out that you could save and exit after like doing everything you needed to do in a mission, which saved me so much time because I could just go in, get what I need, save, exit, go, and it would actually save, and I can continue on to the next mission and the next goal. Now, once completing all of the missions, I ended up getting 3 more trophy pops. 1 for collecting every single mini kit, 1 for collecting every single amber brick, 1 for obtaining true survivor in every single level. After I went through the whole campaign and did that, it's now time for phase 3. So on each of the island there are a bunch of races, there are workers in peril, there are dinosaurs I need to heal, there are gold bricks and red bricks I need to collect, a bunch of things that you need to do and go through and complete, and it does take a long time to do. I started back again at the start on the very first island and went through and completed that island, then moved on to the next and the next and so on. It was this part of the game where I found it actually quite fun and quite chill. It was relatively simple for everything I needed to do, and I had enough characters that I could open or get to anywhere in the game. It didn't feel too bad, and none of the races were really hard or anything like that, and I actually quite enjoyed this bit of the game. I actually wanted to do this a little bit later, but I ended up spawning in a custom dino, which actually gave me a trophy, which is pretty cool. I then realized I had the wrong custom dino, so I went through and made one, which was another trophy in itself. So if I put a T-Rex head on this, I should be able to smash the orange objects around the thing without using a T-Rex. You also get a trophy for helping every single worker in peril. So once I did that, I got that trophy. So for the next few hours, I went through and did all the races, photos, red bricks, sick dinos, all just to get those collectibles and every single one of those trophies. As Alan Grant, I needed to use a computer, and I guess because he's a fossil himself, it just gave me a trophy for it. I went through and bought every single red brick and made sure most of them were on, and for turning on the attract studs, I got another trophy for that. Now it's time for me to randomize a character. I don't really care. Oh, the Tash. Let's go. Aguero! First try. Then, because I added all my stud multipliers, I had 3,840x on my studs. So I got them within like 3-4 minutes of adding it on. It was super quick and it gave me this trophy. On the home stretch, the last 3 trophies were really simple. Mr. DNA building something gave me a trophy. Torturing Timmy for some reason gives you a trophy as well. I then went and threw a can at someone. And finally, I went through and bought everything in the game. All the characters and all of the vehicles. This was made really easy because of the stud multiplier. So I had like hundreds of millions really easily. And there you go. Next time it will be flawless, which will then give us our platinum trophy. GG. Let's go. Lego Jurassic World. I was very skeptical going into this because I have played Lego games before, but I've never fully completed one. I never actually spent the time to do it, and I'm really glad I did. I actually quite enjoyed the game. I will admit the story part of it seemed to get a little bit tedious towards the end, especially going through it twice. I kind of found myself just wanting to get through the story. The free play part was relatively fun. I didn't really have too many issues with it. There's a lot of objectives to do, so you're always constantly doing stuff. You're not waiting for a cutscene or waiting for or bound by certain areas in the game or whatever it may be. So I found the free play relatively good on this, and I've heard that this is one of the better Lego games, and I would definitely rate it pretty well. For me, I rate this game as a 7 out of 10. It's not my favorite game ever, but I think it's really good, and I do think it holds its own even to this day for being around a decade old. Now, playing this is definitely maybe want to play more Lego games in general. If that's something you're interested in and you'd like to see, then let me know in the comments below, or any game for that matter. I'm definitely open to anything. I want to do 100 games of this, so the mix of it is going to be kind of crazy all over the place. I'm thinking of starting to try and stream the playthroughs of these games, so you guys can come see me, come chat while I'm playing through it, and then obviously I'm going to take those streams and turn them into videos on here. So don't worry if you can't make the streams or anything. I've got a lot of ideas and things on the back burner in terms of content and channels and whatever it may be, but just give me time to get through them. It's hard working out almost 60 hours a week of doing this, okay? But a massive thank you to you guys. Genuinely, it does mean a lot. The first few videos in this series have done really well. Super happy about that. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy, stay safe, and bye-bye.